Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. Doing another little vlog today. Yeah, I thought I would rant about why the A52 might actually be one of the best models out there. One of the reasons I'll just basically show you what you can do during recording that you can't on the newer versions is do this, boom, boom. You can do this over. You know what's crazy on the S20 and even the S21? You got to make a cut every time you want to switch the cam. It's like they just went back with the old A10 original part, you know? Freaking stupid. You know, the A52 probably is one of the best models you can get, and cheaper, a lot cheaper. That's what I would recommend anyway. And I looked at all the Samsung models too. Like I could have gotten an S20 if I wanted to, but like the friggin' features that they're taking away and replacing with it is like features that nobody can even tell the difference. They see a reviewer say that and then just believe it. Like you can't tell the damn difference. And they're acting like they can tell the difference when you and I both know we can clearly not. We can clearly tell there's no difference. That's what they use. They use hype words, buzzwords, all that shit to get people buying it. Like, I don't know how people don't see now a lot of phone companies are literally using the methods that people use for crypto scams, basically. Like, it's pretty bad. They're using the exact same methods. Using hype, buzzwords and stuff to get people on board. Like, that's crazy. You can't do that. This is pretty simple. You can do it on this, no problem. But even the S21, you can't do that either. You got to make individual cuts. You can't just do that and randomly switch the cam on it. And then all they go is, oh, we made a better camera and better quality battery. Even though you guys can't tell the difference, we're experts. We can see the difference. You guys can't just see our intellectual difference. No, it's because there is no difference. That's just a lie. They gotta act like there's a difference to get people to buy the phone. But there isn't. In fact, they took away a lot of good features because they wanted to spend even less money on quality. Samsung's turning into Apple and it's not good. Man, if Samsung keeps down this direction, your company will probably fail for sure. Because they can't do that. They can't try to be like Apple. It's not going to go good. Like, Samsung's going to fall because of that. Now they're like doing all the friggin' things Apple did, forcing you to buy the memory from the company and stuff. God, it's crazy. And all the reviewers too will try to make it sound like, oh yeah, they made them cheaper. Not much cheaper. Very hardly no difference whatsoever. It's still just as expensive as it was before. It's still not worth it. You're paying at least $200 some for an extra 100 and some gigs. That's still more than you would pay from the store for a micro SD card. Way more. And for way less storage. It's definitely not worth the friggin' price. And this one, I got micro SD card as a attachment, you know? You don't get that. You don't usually get that on there, you know? A51 is definitely one of the best models. I definitely recommend going with that. Like, I could have gotten S21 if I wanted to, but I friggin' no way. Like, I'm gonna pay to get a phone that basically removes all those features like this one has. Apparently the A52 is the only one with the emulating stuff. Like, apparently you can actually get a Nintendo Wii emulator and stuff. More than likely they took away those features too from the newer ones. Seems like they're just taking away features to make it more cheaper to make. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, next thing you know, Samsung's gonna start destroying the batteries like Apple. And then I'll be moving off of Samsung if they do that. It won't be. I'll be buying another company. You know, like maybe the Snapdragon. I don't know. But damn, I don't want Samsung to turn into that kind of company. Hopefully. Samsung's always been the one brand I trust the most for Androids. You know? I'll suck if they start destroying the old batteries and stuff. But I could probably, there's probably an easy way to hack around that, jailbreaking the device or something like that. You'd more than likely figure out how to get past those things. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to cause a hole in my tire to that freaking thing I ran over. Oh, God. Like, that would literally almost flip my bike. Hopefully it didn't. But who knows, right? Could have. You might not even know it. But I love being able to friggin' just switch back and forth from the cam on this. Like, does anyone even know why they got rid of that feature to begin with? Like, what was the friggin' overall saving purpose of that? Or they just want to make less quality because that's what Apple does. It's like Samsung's got to stop trying to mimic Apple. You're just going to be known as an Apple copycat and nothing else. It's not going to make Samsung a better company. It's going to drive it into the ground. Great thing coming down this trail now. Which, you can't do that on newer models. You'd have to make a cut every time you want to do that. Pretty stupid. That's what I love about this one, especially that you can do that. I did not know that the newer models didn't have that. I'm glad I purchased this one now. Oh, we got rid of this great, super cool feature that everyone liked. But don't worry, we replaced it with this piece of crap no one gives an F about. Oh yeah, that sounds reasonable. Like, come on, man. Like, did people just stop looking for quality in products, so they just stop making it? They just look at how much it costs? Like, just because something's expensive doesn't mean it's a good product. You could be getting sold a dog shit product just for overprice. Because they know you're gonna freaking buy it just because of that. My God, imagine how much cuts that would have been right now. You would have to do on one of those newer versions. He's biking around. My God, that would have been a lot of cuts by now. Wonder if they do them on here, I wonder. Yeah, they do. You can zoom in. See? You can zoom in, zoom out. Pretty cool. Get off the bike for a minute. Oh yeah, that friggin' gas station over there, I friggin' noticed one of the employees' voice sounded like that person I heard on the phone who was spam calling my mom Perdona. Yeah, and they tried to pretend they didn't know. They speak English to me, and then they say they don't know English. Ugh. And I went there to try to get some. I said I need to trade quarters for a toonie so I can use the tire pump. Acting like they couldn't understand me right after they spoke English to me. Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's got a zoom feature and everything. So what the hell did they add to it? They go, oh, it's got a better zoom feature. And they go, look at this difference. And then no one there's no difference, man. They friggin', it's no difference whatsoever. They're just acting like there's a difference. So you'll think, oh, maybe I'm just not noticing. Maybe I'm the dummy. No. There is no difference. Look, like, if you can find a difference with the zoom feature that this one doesn't have, then explain it to me. Because I'm not seeing it. You know? There is none. There is none. I don't think there is. They just, what they started doing with them after the A52, I think they just started putting more cheaper and cheaper material and then getting rid of a bunch of good features that everyone liked and replacing it with dog shit like, oh, bigger battery, better camera quality. And when the camera quality looks exactly the same, you can't see a difference whatsoever, but they try to act like, oh, we can only see it. It's stupid. Yeah, well, we're going to make a quick, guys and gals, and we'll be back right in a second. Hey, guys and gals, welcome back. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty hot day out, guys. It got a lot cooler now. That's why I thought I'd do another vlog. Be a lot more or less freaking hot out, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some camera shots here. Yeah, that's the base of the bottle depot down here. I get work here and there. It's a decent place. At least one place that's actually giving me work in this town. Like the one roofing job they got hired, he was going around because he knew bathers. A lot of people are desperate to find friggin' jobs around here. So he friggin' basically took that opportunity to try to get free labor and scam a bunch of people out of their pay. And I literally had to chase him down to get my pay. I was even lucky I got a bunch of other people didn't even receive their pay for. It was crazy. At least they never did that to me at the bottle depot. Well, obviously there's not really anywhere to run. That place was obviously some kind of fake company that was started. And then once they get what they need done, then they disappear the company. It's kind of like the same way Bitcoin works. I love this feature of being able to switch just like that. And then first person. Don't have to make any cuts to do that. Freaking awesome. Yeah, don't buy this. I was gonna get the S20 too. I was actually gonna get the S20. But I did not know that before that they just removed a bunch of features like that and replaced them with bigger battery. That's what they usually always do. They replaced all the good hardware with dummy friggin' technology. Like, who cares about, oh yeah, slightly bigger battery, blah blah blah, and they say better camera that and no one can see the difference in. So it's more than likely just BS. In fact, the cameras don't even look as good as the ones on this phone. On S21. Looks like they made the camera smaller. And they're gonna make some BS buzzwords for that and all that. Getting up on hill. Oh. I wonder what BS buzzwords they use to say why the smaller cameras are better. It's all a bunch of buzzwords no one can... If you can't understand what the hell it means, more than likely a buzzword. Not just a word that means nothing and sounds fancy. They use that trick to manipulate people into buying it too. Like, man, they've gotten rid of so much since the A52. Can't switch the cameras back and forth while you're videoing. They took away the emulators and all that and replaced it with bigger battery and better camera that no one can tell the difference. Because it's more than likely BS. Like, the S21 though is still the worst. They had to use the most buzzwords as possible to get that a good review. Which is basically words that mean nothing. It's what their tactic is. Anyway, guys and gals, we're gonna end off the vlog here. I've been going for a while. I'm trying to get as many vlogs as I can before summer ends, right? Till next time, though, hopefully you guys and gals enjoyed. If you did, smash like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at TheAngelJohn1, TikTok at TheAngelPicture420, and it's TheAngelPicture, and I am peacing. Oh yeah, and if you feel like supporting the channel and further merch, all that's in the description too. And until next time, it's TheAngelPicture, and I am peacing out.